Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium. The smoke machine is rolling and the Miami Hurricanes making their customary grand entrance onto the field. What we have in store for you today, a clash between a couple of SEC teams that could have season-long ramifications. As we'll see, the Vanderbilt Commodores taking on the winners of 10 straight, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Commodores will kick it off to get us underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Miami Hurricane offense will take the field to get things started. Here he comes, and any time this guy touches the ball, and he will touch it plenty, a bolt of electricity just goes through the stadium, David.
And they'll feature him. They'll give him the ball, like you said, a lot, early, often, and he's a guy that can make game-breaking plays. The offense is built around his ability to run the football, Jesse, make big plays for this offense.
Yeah, he really shoulders the load, right, in more ways than one. The offense goes as this guy goes, so it's going to be important in this one. They get him going early and often.
Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. And the Canes come to the line in the hurry-up. Back to throw, it's Perkins. He uncorks a bullet to the right. And he's got it at the 25. Touchdown, Canes! And once he got loose, it was all over. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
He's got it in the end zone. Two-point conversion is good, and they now lead by 8. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish with a huge play in the passing game, covering 66 yards to the end zone. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Vanderbilt's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. As dynamic as this guy is on the outside, Jesse, you know he's going to be peeking that way from the free safety position.
Yeah, he's been watching the film. This dude in the middle, man, he can light people up. So you can't tiptoe. You got to be aggressive and run in there. But this is a pretty interesting matchup today.
And I love safeties that make receivers think. Make them know they're going to be there over the middle of the field, and you better think twice about catching that football.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Now improvising. At the 35, he's open. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, the fumble and the defense got it. Touchdown, Hurricane! The defense with the scoop and score. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. The defense striking with a scoop and score touchdown.
And defense is about getting guys to the football. Sometimes you just get that hit, the ball pops out, more guys swarming to the football, great effort, scoop that thing up, now do some damage with it. You always wanted to play offense anyways. Convert that defensive player, offensive player, give me that 6.
Go straight ahead. He's into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and they stretch that lead to 16.
Some running backs just have a nose for the end zone. That guy did a great job there in the 2-point play, running that one in.
They're lining up to kick it away, and that defense salivating after getting the scoop and score. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it. And
batted into the air, and it's picked. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Miami!
if you're laser focused on defense and you're dialed into the quarterback and you're breaking on the football when he throws, you get a lot of tips, you get a lot of deflections, and then it just happens to bounce to your guy, and your guy does the rest, takes it all the way back to the house. Big play by this defense.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. Dropping back, it's Perkins. And that pass is intercepted.
The attempt at the two-point conversion is no good. That keeps the score. Miami 22, Vanderbilt 0.
They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
You know, for quarterbacks, ball security is so important, especially when you're in the pocket. I know you're downfield and you're focusing on what's happening with the coverage, but you got to know these guys up front, they're coming after you, and they're trying to swat that ball away. You've got to keep two hands on the football at all times.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, give on the inside. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Kane! Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
He goes airborne, and he's in there, and the two-point try is good. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee, and they'll bring it to the 25. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Grabbed behind the line, it's Cox.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later.
Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Offense working from the pistol. They're going to run it. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
On second down, wants to throw. On target. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest, pound that rock.
Trying to get to it. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. The Hurricanes in the hurry-up. With the run on 1st and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now on 2nd and goal. Power football with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricane! The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Looking for a man, it's Perkins. Here he goes, breaking the pocket. He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wide receiver now comes in motion. The give out of the gun. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Caught in the backfield, it's Cox. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And the Commodores line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And the offense is really backed up as this ball is down at the 5.
Really nice job there by the punter on that one, getting a lot of hang time and allowing the Gunners to get down the field so they could play it off the bounce, down it. Nice coffin corner kick.
The give on the inside. Found some space and crosses the 10 out to the 11. It's a pickup of 6. He now has 63 yards rushing in this one and closing in on 1,800 yards for the season. He leaves it with his back. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. The Canes will hustle to the line. Give to the back. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a 1st down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. From the gun, the running back has it. He showed it all there, a little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. And the Canes are moving quickly down the field. To the ground, he's got it again. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it, open.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. They've put themselves in a hole to start. It's 1st and 20. They'll run it from the gun. At the 35, he's got room. And he's dragged down. Kept it on the ground on first down. Let's see what they do on second. Leaves it with the running back. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Running for it on 4th down. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
This is a running back, man, that just finds a way to get it done. Critical 4th down. Everyone thinking they're going to throw the football, but they hand it off to him, and he helps keep this drive alive.
And the Hurricanes have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. From the gun, running back on the move. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And the Canes want to pick up the tempo. Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Quarterback will audible. Back to pass, it's Perkins. He makes a grab. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Miami!
And he's in for his 3rd rushing touchdown. You college fantasy football players, that is what you want to see. +6, +6, +6. Let's go.
Trying to punch it in. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Yes, that's one way to ensure there's no return as the kickoff goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
You know, the field's about 53 yards wide. Got to kick it between those 53 yards, or else the drive will start on the 40. First down here for the offense. He wants to throw. And they get the sack right out of the gate.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They'll try to get it in with the run. Fighting for the end zone, and he dropped it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Yeah, and you run a play that's conservative, and you're going to hand the football over, and you think nothing bad's going to happen.
We'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Kept it on the ground on first down. See if they stick with that plan on second. Took a shot as he threw. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Throws to the wideout. Oh, what a grab by the defense. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. A veteran in this defense stayed locked in on his rules and made the interception.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that off.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Looking for a productive play on first down. He's going to pass. Feeling some heat. Going to try to get it himself. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Leaves it with the back. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Looking to throw, it's Perkins. Zings it complete to the right. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Trying to surge it in. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Hurricanes want to crank the tempo. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Canes!
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
Pushes ahead. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead. So that drive covered 29 yards. and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. The kickoff unit about to go to work.
Set to kick off.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move.
Makes the grab on the left side. He's loose. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Vandy.
It was a really nice job on the route concept because they got the safety occupied, which opened up the deep middle of the field for the receiver on the post. He uses his speed. Nice job by the quarterback, putting it out in front of him. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Brings it down on the right side. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. To the air, it's Perkins. He'll take another shot here. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. And he will step out of bounds, but what a play to get the ball back for his offense. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Loose ball squirting all over the place, and it went out of the back of the end zone. That'll be a safety. So after taking the safety, they'll line up for a free kick from their own 20. He'll field the punt.
Returner brings it out to the 35. And your Miami Hurricanes will take over. 1st and 10.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll throw it on 1st down. Lofts one deep down the right side. And it's caught inside the 25. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. He's looking to throw it. Moves away as he feels pressure. There's a live football. And the fumble is going to go out of bounds, and the offense will maintain possession. They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, Miami.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Scanning the field, it's Perkins. He's got the tight end. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Hurricane!
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
They'll line up to go for 2. Trying to pound it in. He's in there. It's good. And how about that to end the half? touchdown on the final play, and a 2-point conversion for good measure. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, who's got a better seat there in South Florida than you? A captivating start to this one. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in the shadows of South Beach.
Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys, you got guys out of the portal, you put your faith in them to make plays. This is the time to go out and do it.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Commodores will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. And here comes that MiAMi offense back onto the field. Running back searching for a hole. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. Just a savvy, veteran, productive run from this junior. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Canes racing to the line in the hurry-up. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. And the Canes come to the line with a new set of downs.
I think Jesse and Reese could call offensive plays for any team if they're having this much success on the ground. It starts with the ground game, right? Like, you can chew up these kind of plays, then I can play action later on and take shots. But right now, defense has first got to stop the run game that's been chewing them up.
He rumbles ahead for 6 inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. No big secret what they're trying to do here. They've kept it on the ground. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big 1st down. And the Hurricanes have taken it inside the 20. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. And the Canes trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Miami! And the pummeling has started. Follow the blocking. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Line gets set, first down. Handoff to the single back. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Wants to throw. It's Law. They'll run the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. And the Commodores will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
To the air on first down. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Canes! And the stomping has commenced. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
They'll go to the air. Firing to the right, complete. He's not going to make it. Stopped short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll go to the ground, and they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He'll pull it on the read. At the 35, he's loose. That's a live ball. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
Listen, there's so many athletic quarterbacks now that do the design runs. I got to make them pay. I got to physically hit them as hard as I can, as many opportunities as I get. They run the design quarterback run. Nice job being physical, forcing the fumble.
He lofts one down the sideline. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? The Hurricanes moving quickly to the line.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling the rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. Haven't seen a lot of balls fall incomplete, especially deep down the field. That one did, but I'd expect this guy to keep letting it go.
To throw, it's Perkins. Going for it all. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10.
Offensive players know where the ball is going. Defensive players don't. Great job by the DB adjusting to the football, seeing it, playing the wide receiver.
Oh, and he ruins the big gator with a fumble. And the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Wants to throw on first down. Working the middle, it's complete. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Offense in an empty set. On second down, he's looking downfield. They're trying to get to it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pass is intercepted. Didn't get a chance to show off those running skills, but he gives them the ball at the 29-yard line.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes! And the punishment has been extended. Play the analytics here. You go for two. To the air, it's Perkins. He makes the grab in the end zone for the two-point conversion. I don't think it would have killed them to kick it there. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking to go up top on first down. Quickly to the tight end. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. DB's right up on the receivers. On second down, he'll fire. Takes the easy one to the back. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense.
At the 37. First down for the offense.
They'll throw it on first down. He'll pull it down. At midfield, he's got room. Oh, and the ball's out after that big play. And they are fortunate to avoid the turnover as the fumble goes out of bounds. The Commodores will have it 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Lets it fly on the move. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. What a catch and run for 6. The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but you've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this late hustle and build for next week.
There's always positives, and coaches are always looking for those things that we did well. What did we do well so we can do more of it in the future? Finding some things here late that they did well.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23. A pickup of 4. The Canes want to move quickly. To the air, it's Perkins. Quick strike complete. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? Lofts one high and deep. And the pass is complete. He's got it at the 20. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And they are fortunate to get the ball back, but unfortunate to have a long way to go after that loss. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. He's going to pass on second down. Touchdown, Miami! And the beatdown has ensued. That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the fourth quarter and close in on 11 straight victories. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Comes out throwing on first down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. And how about this? You get to start a drive with a first and goal. They're going to run it. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead. Now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
Dives into the end zone for the two-point conversion. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Dropping back, it's Law. Coming after him. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes. Not a lot of productivity on that last play. They'll try it again on second and long from the 23. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Got his man downfield. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And first down for the offense.
Going up top on first down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, and they get the ball back, but that's just going to make it much tougher on this drive. You want to talk about hearts and throats when that ball was on the ground? The offense recovered its own fumble. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. This is a third and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Finds his man down the middle. Still running at the 40. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. He wants to throw. Got a man. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to throw it again. Fires to the tight end. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The Commodores trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Looking downfield, it's Law. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Got his man on the right. Strong, firm tackle. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
Great job by the pass rusher there. He knew he wasn't going to be able to get to the QB with the sack, but he was able to still use his arms and his wingspan to knock that ball loose.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. He'll come out throwing on first down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Touchdown, Canes! And the route is on. You can see it on the sideline. They've built a comfortable fourth-quarter lead, and they know they're going to go 11-0. Looking to throw. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. They have not been able to cover this guy all day.
Nah, I tell you what, this offense is featuring him. They're doing a really good job. This guy's explosive. He's dynamic. He's making big plays. And heck yeah, I'm going to get him the football as many ways as I can. Kudos to the offense for finding the gap.
From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a...
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Man, I bet the frustration meter for this offense is so high. If you can't keep your quarterback upright, it's hard to move the ball. It's hard to score points. This offensive line has not protected him at all, and that's why so many sacks keep happening.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. How about that alert play from the defense to corral that fumble?
Defense is talk all the time about forcing turnovers, and to do that, you got to get so many hats to the football and score, and the ball sometimes comes out, and what do? You pick it up, take it back to the house. What a play by the D.
Back to throw, it's Perkins. Pressure coming. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. They're out there to kick it off. The return team must rivet that ball to their rib cage. Can't afford another turnover. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Offense set on first down. They're going to open this drive with a pass. He'll try to do it himself. Ball is free. And he falls on top of his own fumble. The drive continues after that fumble scare sent the offensive coordinator's blood pressure into orbit. On second down, looking to throw. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. And the Commodores will punt it away on fourth down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. They'll bring him down. The clock is at 0, and that is how this one will wrap up. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.